We're at South High School where tonight the Red Wings open conference play against Pulaski. Alongside the coach, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching. And tonight, Chris, South comes in. They've had a tough go of it so far. They're 0-4. What does Coach Schultz do to rev up the team?
Well, I'll tell you, looking at the schedule, Marty, you start the season off with 5 really pretty tough games. I know the last game was a real tough one, but you started up with the number 2 ranked, 2 or 4 ranked Division 1 team in Milwaukee Hamilton here, and you got beat. Then you bring in Green Bay News, ranked number 2, Division 5. That's a ranked team. And now you got Pulaski. They started the season number 6 in Division 2. They got a Division 1 recruit on their team. They played Port Washington, who's got one of the best scorers in the state. There hasn't been many breaks for Sheboygan South, and you got to get things back together. And now we find out today one of their players isn't playing either.
Yeah, Robbie Schrader's out with a broken nose. Pulaski, you mentioned a little bit about them. They come in 2-1. They lost to Milwaukee King, I believe, but they're still a tough outfit.
Yeah, they are. They lost to Milwaukee King by 4 points. I mean, they are ranked Division 1. They're ranked number 2. I think Hamilton was ranked number 6. I apologize for that. But I mean, that's a very good basketball team in King, and Pulaski was right nick and tuck with those guys. This team has been together since they were sophomores, and they're very senior-oriented, and Coach Shaw is a very good coach. His dad was a coach. He played at Manitowoc, and I've always liked the way he keeps things, and he really takes care of the ball. They don't turn the ball over, but they play good defense, and I mean, this is a team that could make it all the way to Madison.
Now, one of the things that hurts South a little bit is their height. They don't rebound real good, and Pulaski's got some height, so that could play into tonight's game too, make it even tougher for the Southsiders.
Yeah, they are really small. Jake Knust, like the biggest kid at 6'3". I mean, and when you're talking Division I basketball, that's very tough in our state. So you got to get help from other places. So where are you going to get your help, or what are we going to do? We're not big, so what are we going to do? Well, we're going to have to press, trap, or take care of the ball, or we're going to have to shoot well. And so far this year, South hasn't shot very well. The other night against West Bend East, they got themselves way behind, made a run at the end, and fell a little bit short. But you're going to have to do that for 4 quarters if you're going to win basketball games this year.
Now, one of the things that the South does do is play a lot of people. And hopefully, down the line, during the course of the game, they might wear down Pulaski. You think there's any possibility of that?
Well, they always like to, Coach Schultz always likes to do that. And it seems like he always gets the best 5 kids on the floor at the end. But a lot of kids do come in and out, and he gives his kids plenty of chances to prove themselves to be on the court. It seems like in the 4th quarter, he's always got the best 5 kids on the floor. Hasn't worked out so far this year, but we're going to have to wait and see. Jake Knust's not a bad player, and Matt Schrader's not a bad basketball player. I mean, they got some athletes, and Zietz and Odmanson and stuff, so I mean, it's not like they're not athletic. They just got to put a game together. But it's going to be a tough one tonight.
All right, with that, we're going to step out, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's game.
Local government, local educational institutions, and local community members all use cable access TV to communicate their message. They depend upon it as an affordable means of outreach. Public educational and government access television empowers local government agencies, individuals, and groups to use the media to speak directly to their constituents in a more direct and cost-effective way. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
I wouldn't let my peeps drive drunk. Do you? Do you? Do you? I got one. Do you? Actually, I got 2. Designated drivers, that is.
Keep your head screwed on straight. Don't drive drunk. I don't. Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Don't drink and drive. We don't.
Do you?
Brought to you by Rad, Terry Fader, and My Safe Ride Home. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
I'm looking for my safe ride home.
Do you?
It's your home, it's your dream. Radon test and keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green starts from the ground up, so make sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Test your home for the presence of radon. Go to epa.gov/radon.
Make it green, green, green.
time was, kids did what came naturally, spending free time running through the grass, exploring streams. But times have changed. Today's indoor kids spend more than 7 hours in front of electronic media. That's why National Wildlife Federation created the Be Out There movement. Outdoor play improves kids' health, body, mind, and spirit. It helps them stay fit, enhances creativity, and could even make them better students. There's a reason they call it the great outdoors. Learn more at beouthere.org.
Starting lineups.
Okay, back at South High School, Sim Safford is getting ready to announce the starting lineups for Pulaski.
Senior number 5, Jacob Bader.
Number 5, Jacob Bader.
Senior number 10, Jordan Steedy.
Jordan Steed is a senior.
22, Luke Van Lannen.
Van Lannen, number 11.
Number
22 is a junior. David Halla is a senior, number 23, and number 33 is Cody Wickman, senior. He's probably the best of the bunch.
Yes, sir.
And now, your starting lineups for your Sheboygan South High Red Wings. 6'1", senior number 3, Matt Schrader.
Matt Schrader.
5'9", junior number 5, Tyler Zietz. 6'3", senior number 23, Jake Knuth. 6 foot, junior number 25, Carter Amundsen. And 6'1", sophomore number 41, Connor Harrison.
One thing that's pretty apparent with South's starting lineup, Chris, is they got a lot of multi-sport athletes out there.
Yeah, they do. Well, they have Knuth, Harrison, Zietz, and Pitch. Carter Amundsen, really good baseball player, as is Tyler Zietz. Connor Harrison, and then played a little football. Might be the quarterback next year.
Our officials tonight are Tom Hunick and Todd Van Ness from Cedar Grove area.
Had them a number of times.
Had a chance to talk to them before the game. They said they are wearing contacts.
Tonight's game supervisors, Jamie Berlin and Chris Korf. No sporting event would be complete without mentioning our athletic trainer, Maggie Bauer. Bauer with a B.
Way to go, Sim. All right, jumping center for North is for South is Knuth, and Wickman for the Red Raiders of Pulaski.
Sim does an excellent job here. Hopefully the students and parents, everybody appreciates the pride he takes in doing this, as does Bill Horsch over on the north side.
South in a man-to-man defense. Little kick-out pass. Taking a three-pointer and making it was Van Lannen.
Van Lannen comes in at 11 points a clip. Here you're going to see Pulaski in some type of a trapping zone. They're going to use their big, wide arms. Good job by Harrison.
Oh, missing the bunny shot was Schrader. Matt Schrader should have had that one. That shot by Van Lannen was a two-pointer. It's 2-0 Pulaski.
Really?
Yep.
I already marked a 3.
So did I. Wickman inside. He couldn't get it to go. Schrader with the rebound. Kick-out pass to Knuth. He gets it, but then he's fouled on the shot attempt.
Fouls number 10, Jordan Stevens.
Well, I got to be honest with you, that was
number 23, Jake Knuth.
got to have a little
2 shots.
more effort by the Red Wings there. I mean, they did not get out on the shooter at all, and then Wickman that was just too easy in the paint for him.
Yeah, I agree. He was left wide open.
And he's good.
Had very good form on that shot. Wickman did, but couldn't get it to go. Good rebounding underneath, and that's something we mentioned in the opening. South needs to do a good job on the boards, even though they're the shorter team. We're all tied at 2. Zietz applying the pressure.
Here's your leading scorer. Steed, a little surprising, comes in at 14 a game.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too.
Wickman, no, he's pretty much an unselfish player. We've seen him over the years just kind of take over when you had to.
Harrison guarding Wickman, that's an interesting matchup.
I also mentioned that they don't turn the ball over and they really work you And work you and work you. There's an easy basket. That's what they work you with, the backdoor cup, but you got to make it.
Easy shot by Bader is no good. South comes away with the board. Pulaski and a man-to-man also. They're trying to trap that first trip down. Chris mentioned that. Schrader's got it. Pass up to Amundsen. Penetrates a little bit. Got it inside for the easy basket by Knuth. Knuth has 4 points. 4-2 South. 6 minutes left in the quarter. Outside shot is no good by Steed. And fighting for the ball was Zietz. Almost had it stripped, and then he battered away from the Pulaski player, but nobody from South was in the area to pick it up, so it'll be Pulaski's ball. But good hustle.
You look at the South bench, and there's almost more coaches and players, both North and South, struggling with numbers on their varsity.
Steed has it on top. Outside shot by the left-hander. Wickman is good. That's a three.
Wickman for three.
5-4. Pulaski. Man-to-man defense again by Pulaski. South trying to get organized.
No purpose there. Connor just went backwards. Get to the basket. Or
Schrader trying to hook it in, couldn't get it. Harrison got the rebound and put it up, and a wish was answered, Chris.
Yes,
he was trying to hit the backboard and missed, but it dropped right through. TJ Pitch getting ready to check in for the Red Wings. Shot by Steed is no good, and there's a whistle.
I think they're going to get Bader with a illegal screen, Marty.
Fouls on number 5, Jacob Bader, first personal.
That's his first.
Foul. And for South, number 15, TJ Pitch, number 45, Jamal Jackson.
Jamal Jackson also coming in with Pitch.
And number 11, Joey Schultz.
Joey Schultz in. And we mentioned Coach Schultz likes to play a lot of guys, and they'll be making substitutions all night. Harrison pushed on the way down the lane, no call. He missed his layup, but South will keep the possession.
Checking in for Pulaski, number 3, Spencer Lonzak.
Spencer Lonzak comes in.
A lot of these kids played at Christ Child Academy, Marty.
For South, you mean?
For South, that is, yep. Zietz, Pitch.
Pitch's shot from outside is no good. Lonzowski comes away with the board. Steed. Pass inside. Wickman too easy.
Cody Wickman.
That's what I mean, Marty. He's just too easy. You know, you got to be able to do something well. You know, if you're short, you got to play really, really good defense and shoot the ball, but it's way too easy for their opponents.
Schultz trying to drive the lane, was cut off, and then tried to pass it out to Pitch and threw it away. Pulaski, no shot. Foul's going to go on Schultz, his first. It doesn't prevent a basket. Pulaski on top, 7-6.
Checking in for South, number 23, Jake Knuth. Number 5, Tyler Zietz.
Zietz and Knuth back in.
Got to get in that back screen there too, Marty.
Shot by Wickman is no good, but Pulaski comes away with the rebound. Steed kept it alive. Doesn't that look a little bit like the swing offense that Wisconsin runs?
Yep. Well, they have a little backdoor cut.
Basket by Luke Van Lannen.
Van Lannen with another basket.
I was going to say the old UCLA backdoor cut screen.
9-6 Pulaski. Jackson had it inside, but had no intention of trying to score with it. Threw it right back out.
Checking in for South, number
And
25,
South catches a break
Carter Amundsen.
as Pulaski was going for the interception and tipped it out of bounds.
In for Pulaski, and number 21, Tyler Splan.
Amundsen comes back for South, and Splan comes in for Pulaski. 2:56 remaining in the first quarter. Been a low-scoring affair, Chris. Oh, bad pass by Jackson. Wickman with a stuff.
Cody Wickman.
Wickman has 7 points. Ooh, almost a travel by
Why are we
Amundsen.
giving up our dribble there? You better, when you give up your dribble, you have to have a purpose for the giving it up.
And another turnover by South. A layup is good by Van Lannen.
Luke Van Lannen.
And that's, Chris, is now an 8-point run.
Timeout, Sheboygan South, full.
Full timeout. I think we're going to take a short break. Talk about, Chris, in the opening, it's bad enough when you're not very tall and you got to really scrap for those rebounds, but when you don't handle the ball, it's going to be a real long night because Pulaski's pretty quick and they apply pressure on defense.
Yeah, and I would like to apologize to the all the fans who watch this. I think I said North doesn't play tonight, a conference game, but they do. So that was my bad on looking at that situation. And that's, when you say handling the pressure, I know I said it because it wasn't in the schedule in our book thing here. That's why I guess I wasn't too bad off. It said Shawano on the 6th, but they're supposed to, North is playing Notre Dame. But my point is, off of your thing is, if you can't handle the pressure here, what do you think you're going to get on Saturday night against Sheboygan North when all they do is press?
Zeitz with a 3. That breaks the string. 13-9. Oh, good pass inside. We got a foul before.
Yeah, the basketball Bible didn't have the Notre Dame game down, so that's why I said that was the way it is. But North's playing tonight.
They are playing tonight.
Yep.
Okay.
They're playing up at Notre Dame.
I remember you were complaining about some teams playing and some teams not.
Well, that's why I looked in the schedule and I didn't see them on there.
Wickman from 14. Bengal.
Cody Wickman.
Wickman, the number 12 ranked player in the state, going to UWM next year.
Wickman has it on the wing, up on top to Van Lannen. They swing the ball around very nicely. Wickman pops in a three-pointer. They got a 5-point run going now. It's 18-9.
He's averaging 10 points a game and another turnover.
Oh, yeah, boy. That's not good. Rebound putback is up and good.
Basket by David Halla.
Halla with his first basket of the night.
He's averaging 5 points a game, senior. And they just...
We're under a minute left in the quarter. Another almost turnover inside to Jackson. That was Jordan Jackson. His shot is no good, but he is fouled. Foul's going to go on Splan.
Splan. To the line, number 35, Jordan Jackson.
So far in the ball game, South is 2 for 2 from the line.
And for South,
Sorry about
number
that.
3, Matt Schrader. For Pulaski, number 42, Jake Wargo. Also for Pulaski, number 10, Jordan Steedy.
Matt Schrader checked back in for the Red Wings. And Jake Wargo making his first appearance, number 42 for Pulaski. Jordan nails the second one. It's 20-10. 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Harrison guarding Steed. Halla is being guarded by Schrader. And Harrison's guarding Steed.
You know, it's a very good defense. I'm watching the defense really concentrating there, really up there. They got to be like this for, 32 minutes, not for just one series.
Travel called on Pulaski. South will get it with 9.6 seconds remaining.
Clock's going here. Well, there's a foul.
Amundsen couldn't get it to go. Shot it a little quick. Still 3.2 seconds remaining.
Well, we mentioned Pulaski was picked second in the league this year, and South was picked 10th. And Pulaski looks all the pick.
Steed from 19, no good.
That's the end of the first quarter. Pulaski.
At the end of one quarter of play, Pulaski on top, 20-10.
Night long, but not when I'm driving.
What's the point of texting me about a party that you might not make it to?
I don't text and drive. Do you?
Do you?
Do you? Did you say text or sex? Hey, I got an idea. As long as you're texting, why don't you write your own obituary, dumb?
I don't.
Text and drive.
Do you?
We don't text and drive. Do you?
Brought to you by Rad Terry Fader and his cast of thousands. Friends don't let friends text and drive.
Party!
Did you know early signs of eye disease and vision changes start to occur around age 40? I'm Dr. Ann Coleman for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I see firsthand how vision problems can affect lives. We are urging adults to get a baseline eye disease screening at age 40. If you have any risk factors or signs of eye disease, see an ophthalmologist right away. Know your risks. Save your sight.
Coached by Ben Rosie.
Back at South High School, getting ready to start second quarter action. It was a very good quarter for Pulaski. They ran off 20 points to South's 10. The big story of the quarter was the ball handling by South was not very good. Chris trying to figure out the turnovers.
5 turnovers for South.
Seemed like a lot more.
Sure did. A lot of pressures and a lot of deflections that went out of bounds so that they could have gotten Marty.
Looks like they're in a man-to-man again. Schrader, Zietz, Amundsen, Knuth, and Harrison on the court for the Red Wings, their starting lineup.
Fouls on number 10, Jordan Steedy.
Steedy with his second foul.
Second personal, 4th team foul.
South 3 of 8 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 turnovers. Pulaski 9 of 14 shooting.
Harrison looking to get post position, but the defense a little too tough inside by Bader. South having a tough goal, but we knew it was going to be tough for them. Pulaski is a very good basketball team. They're 2-1. Dave Shaw, their coach, does a real nice job.
Yes, he does.
Chris had mentioned that. A block. Steedy has it. And we're going to get, I think, a screening foul. on Pulaski.
Well, that's their third turnover. Two of them have been on illegal screens.
Lonizak, number 3 with the foul.
Which means they take care of the ball, too.
Yeah. But that offensive screening, that goes as a turnover?
Yep.
Harrison has it on top, gets it over to Schrader. South looking for an opening, but Pulaski does a real nice job. There's another block. Good help defense. Wickman, double dribble not called, and he throws it in the backcourt. A little too revved up that time, Chris. All righty. Amundsen running a point. Bader had a good idea to come up on that cross-court pass, but was a little late for the steal. You watch Pulaski, their defense is very solid.
It is very solid.
Good fundamentals. Schrader's shot is no good. Lonizak saves it. And we're going to get a travel on Bader.
For Pulaski, number 23, David Hala.
I was going to say, though, but South's got to get off their screens quicker. They're just kind of, they don't change speeds. You got to separate by changing speeds to create some space. They're just, and they too much standing around.
A good recovery by Knuth, and then Harrison throws it out of bounds.
Connor, just a sophomore, played last year on the varsity. Just 3 seniors on South's team this year, and one's not playing. JV under Jeff Risto's doing pretty well this year.
They had a very nice game tonight. Mike Ratz, Jeff Risto. Big win over Pulaski's JV team. Scoop shot is up and in. Foul's going to go on Tyler Zietz, his first.
Was good by number 10, Jordan Steedy.
Steedy with the basket, and he'll get a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got it.
And he earns it.
23-10. Long time scoring those first, second quarter points, Chris. 5.5 minutes left. Took almost 2.5 to score.
Yep. Pulaski, like I said, they're a veteran squad. Well battle tested. Playing King already this year. They beat West Appear and New London as well. And 48-44 loss to King in another
Steed with an easy steal. Ball was tipped away by Amundsen, and then Zietz had it tipped away from him, but South will keep it.
Number 24, Chaz Kesley.
Schultz comes in for South.
No relation to the coach, Schultz.
Nope. Chaz Kesley in for Pulaski, number 24. His first action of the night. And Wickman almost with a steal. Good idea by Schultz, but not a very good pass. Another turnover by the Southsiders. Got to get Mark Herman down there to chase that ball. Mark is at all the games.
Big supporter of the A's, too.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. You're right. Schultz committing to reach in. His second foul of the half.
11, Joey Schultz.
3 turnovers and 2 fouls. Not what you want to get done.
A backdoor cut by Wickman, and he had an easy layup. Great pass by Steed. He's got 14 points, Chris. Wickman does.
Timeout, Sheboygan South.
And another full timeout by South, their second of the game.
Make sure you get those 50-50 raffle tickets.
Cable access channels are critical tools for local government. They provide important information about issues, services, and programs, as well as local emergencies. They also allow you to watch your local elected officials in action. Through the provision of governmental access channels, our communities are kept informed, educated, and entertained. Where else can you get information about your local government? Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local government access channel.
Engineers Without Borders.
Back at South High School, it's been a rough go for the Red Wings. They trail it 25-10. Chris, why don't you add a little something to that?
I'm just looking at my stat page here, and they're 3 of 11 shooting, and they have 8 turnovers. Easy baskets for Pulaski, too, so just add on. And I understand Pulaski's a good basketball team, but you got to come out and play with a little oomph. I watched them in warm-ups and didn't like exactly the way that the Red Wings were warming up and kind of going through the motions, and it's carried over to the ball game so far.
You know, one interesting side note regarding Pulaski, you had mentioned that Steed is their leading scorer. He only has 3 points, that 3-point play he had before, and he's their leading scorer.
Joey Schultz.
Schultz sticking with it and gets a basket. 25-12, Pulaski.
First basket for South in the quarter comes at the 4:03 mark.
Yeah, jeez. It's been a tough defensive battle for sure. Wickman open from 3-point land. The left-hander nails another one. You can see why he's a college recruit.
Don't tell me that Coach Schultz didn't warn the boys about him.
Now, you had mentioned about coming off of screens. There was a great example of how to do it right. Ball tipped away. Look out. Wickman. Oh, they're going to call him for an offensive foul. That's all right, though. That helps our team.
Checking in for South, number 5, Tyler Zietz. Number 45, Jamal Jackson.
Zietz and Jamal Jackson and DJ Pitch all coming in.
Number 21, Taylor
Wickman 7 of 9 from the floor. That wasn't
also for Pulaski, number 42, Jake
really the right call there, but 6 Reds. Cody's coming out.
That's what happens when you commit an offensive foul. Ride the bench, boy. And they don't even have a chair for him. Oh, all righty. Now they're going to, somebody was sitting on 2. Oh boy, the passing is.
No, they're just not crisp. They don't come out screens hard, or they don't set screens.
Harrison, a little bit of an underlay, had a good spin move to get the shot off, but
yes, he did.
Didn't get it high enough.
Yes, he did.
Hala has it on top, or a Splan, pardon me. His reverse layup is no good. Kessley. Pitch.
Take another walk.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to work when you drive it into 3 guys bigger than you. It just, the percentage of having something positive happen is not very good.
Number 22, Luke Van Glennen. And also for Pulaski, number 31, Logan Shamansky.
Sneaking in when we weren't looking was Jordan Jackson, number 35. Jordan and Jamal are both in there. Van Lannon bringing it up, being guarded by Matt Schrader. Getting doubled on top was Wargo.
Oh, do they get so deep?
A good pass inside.
Oh,
Shot
boy.
by Splan is no good, but he's fouled by Jamal Jackson.
Fouls on number 35, Jordan Jackson. First
Jordan
personal.
Jackson, pardon me.
To the line, number 21, Taylor Splan. 2 shots.
Getting beat on that backdoor cut underneath.
They're given, apparently they've changed that three-point basket by Wickman to a 2, Chris.
What?
Well, they only had 27 points up there, and it should have been 28, I think.
I gave him a 3. He was over the line. 2 free throws made, Marty.
Yeah. It's 29-12. We'll have to check out my sheet, see if I've been adding it up as we've been moving along. It's been a
dribble.
10-2 run here in the quarter. Van Lanen will get called for a foul.
Well, Jackson kind of put his hand up to check him, and he
got
the foul.
Exactly, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Going to the line, number 35, Jordan Jackson.
Jackson had a 1-for-2 trip late in the first quarter. Now he's 1-for-1 on this trip. He's got 2 points in the ball game. It's 29-13. Stays that way.
That's the 6th rebound already for Van Lanen.
Seismansky had it. Van Lanen has it right now. They're swinging the ball around, looking for open players. Wargo from 14 couldn't get it in. 1:40 left. Inside feed to Jackson, but down by his feet, and we get a tie-up. Possession arrow. Going to go to Pulaski.
Good point. Pass was down at his ankles and his feet. Bounce pass has got to hit him right in the chest.
There you get a good back shot of Jamal Jackson, number 45. South applying pressure, but Pulaski had no trouble breaking that. Inside feed to Wargo. His layup rims out, but he does get fouled by Jordan Jackson. Make that Jamal.
Fouls number 45, Jamal Jackson, first personal. To the line, number 42, Jake Wargo, 2 shots.
Pulaski's 3 for 3 from the line so far. It didn't work, Chris. I don't know, for some reason you just have the touch on that.
I don't mention it. Minute 20.
(31-13). Oh, there's a travel not called. There we got it. That should have been an easy one, Chris. Jordan Jackson. Well, we talked about it, especially early in the first quarter, because you could see it right away. The ball handling has not been very good by the Red Wings. 1:10 left. Wargo's pass is intercepted by Schrader. He's going hard. Off the glass is no good. But Jake Wargo is going to pick up the foul.
Fouls on number 42, Jake Wargo, first personal. To the line, number 3, Matt Schrader, 2 shots.
We mentioned that Robbie Schrader is out tonight. He might have a broken nose. Coach Schultz wasn't exactly sure, but he's definitely out of tonight's game.
25, Carter Amundsen.
Amundsen and Knuth are in.
Well, Cody McLaughlin's on the roster too, but I don't see him either.
He is sitting down there in the sweater. I'm not sure what his problem is. He didn't play that, or didn't suit up that game against Hamilton when I was here. Schrader with a couple of free throws. He has 2 points in the ball game. It's 31-15. Lonizak had it on top. Kessley has it now. Spillane gives it up. Oof. Don't want to follow him that far out. Good feed inside, but not being able to do anything with Szymanski in amongst the trees. Wargo is going to do something with it.
He's trying to get a basket.
Zietz from way downtown couldn't get it in. And Schrader with a foul on the rebound by Kessley. It's going to be Schrader's first.
Fouls on number 3, Matt Schrader. First personal, 7th team foul to the line.
One basket for South, Marty. The second quarter.
Chaz Kessley will be shooting 1 and 1. He needs to make this to get the second. Knuth with the rebound. Knuth falling away, threw it up, and it went in for him. Good feed. Shot is no good, and that's the end of the first half with Pulaski on top, 31-17.
17.
Did you know that 90% of all eye injuries can be prevented by simply wearing proper eye protection? I'm Dr. Tamara Fountain for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I see firsthand how vision problems can affect lives. We recommend that every household keep protective eyewear on hand to use during home projects and other activities that can cause injuries. Know your risks, save your sight. To learn more about eye health, visit geteyesmart.org.
It is time for caring people everywhere to treat animals as more than mere property.
To be bred, bought, and sold at an owner's whim.
I urge you to adopt your next dog or cat at a local shelter or humane society.
Please, be a guardian, not an owner.
Television is a powerful and influential medium that allows different groups the opportunity to produce programming that directly affects their own communities. Public, educational, and government access channels ensure that all people, regardless of race, age, gender, disability, religion, or economic status, have access to local government information and the use of a public communication forum. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
Hi, I'm Mia Hamm. As a professional soccer player, I know how rewarding sports can be and how quickly injuries happen. So I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to ask athletes to play it safe. With my years of training, I know what it takes to become an expert, and orthodontists do too. They're the experts who help people obtain healthy, beautiful smiles. Wear mouthguards, face masks, and helmets to prevent injuries. Keep smiling and visit braces.org.
Back at South High School, they're getting set to start second half action. Leading scorer in the ball game was Cody Wickman with 16 points. I know we had him on that last basket. Chris making a 3. I believe it was only a 2. Leading South in scoring with 6 points was Jake Knuth, and he threw up that wish at the end to give him the team lead. But you had some interesting statistics regarding South, and unfortunately for some futility, actually.
Yeah, 12 turnovers with 16 shots. When you're matching turnovers to shots, you're going to struggle. They're also shooting under 33%. Pulaski, on the other hand, 12 of 22 shooting. And Cody Wickman was 7 of 9 from the floor. He's a good one. And
those weren't all layups either.
We had a nice conversation with Brent Halverson at halftime. Member of the...
Still working on his golf game.
Yep, and member of the state championship football team that we celebrated in the fall. That was a neat thing that South did here.
Yeah, that was, and it turned out pretty good. I know they were a little disappointed in the number of returnees, but in terms of the weather and having them up in the press box, it was just perfect, you know, being able to get comments from all the guys and have it fit into that halftime format.
And we should never forget the past. Always good things that have happened, and people have done good things for our city here, and that was a real special football program.
All right, we're off and running here in the second half. South starting the guys that started the game. Zietz, Schrader, Harrison, Knuth, and Amundsen. Layup by Zietz is no good. And Pulaski comes away with the rebound. That rebound was by Dave Holla. Steed had only 3 points in the first half. He's our leading scorer. Outside shot is no good. Zietz not able to control it. Tipped it right over to Holla, who put it up and in. 33-17.
Well, I think Pulaski's the kind of a club that, they don't really need a. That's a good shot.
Yeah, Schrader's shot off the glass is in, and he's fouled.
I was going to say about Pulaski, they just such a team-oriented team. Even though Wickman is the big star, there's no question about that. But like we said, coming in, he's the third leading scorer. But in their system, anybody can score, and they all take care of the basketball, and they obviously play good defense.
Good shot of Matt Schrader. His shot, free throw is off. Wickman with the rebound.
He's 1 for 6 from the floor tonight, Matt is.
South trying to apply some pressure. Pulaski doing a good job of handling it. Wickman trying to get it inside to his teammate Holla, but the ball was kicked away.
Well, this is a situation where Coach Shaw wants to see his players play. Obviously, they're probably not playing as hard as they can with looking at the score, and he wants those guys to play hard all the time. Don't just go through the motions themselves.
Boy, Wickman going through the lane looked like he was open, but they didn't give him the ball. Shot by Van Lanen is off. Harrison with the rebound.
His fourth.
Schrader going hard to the basket, had his shot blocked, and it went out of bounds. It'll stay with South. Van Lanen on the great block, didn't commit any foul. Had some nice introductions at halftime of the two fourth grade teams that they have in the South basketball program. Some of those kids go over to Wilson School, Chris.
Wilson!
Whatever happened to him?
All those brothers.
I was going to say there were a bunch of them.
I think there was one left, Tom Wilson.
Is it Mr. Wilson?
I think he's in, he should be a senior this year. Wonder what happened to the last one.
Oh, getting hammered inside was Jacob Botter.
Fouls number 3, Matt Schrader to the line.
Matt Schrader picks up his second foul. It's the second team foul. Bader will be shooting a pair.
There's like 0 student section here tonight, Marty.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
No, I didn't even notice that. I mean, I noticed if you took everybody on that other side of the gym, they wouldn't fill up one section.
I mean, there's
you're right. There are
3 or 4 students.
Yeah, there is no student section. The cheerleaders are here for I don't know what. Good point. Knuth with the rebound, and almost stolen away. Boy, I'm actually somewhat shocked that the ball handling is as bad as it's been.
Yep.
And that includes passing. Harrison outside the line, couldn't get it in. Pushing it is Steed. Wickman from outside the line, That's a 3.
Cody Wickman for 3.
37 to 19.
He's 8 of 10 from the floor.
Knuth's shot rims off. He tips it out to Schrader. His shot is no good. Botter with the rebound. Wickman has 19 points in the ball game. Steed had an opening, didn't take it. Steed, he nails a 3.
Basket by
oh boy.
Jordan Steedy.
Timeout full South, their last full timeout.
40-19.
Sheboygan South.
4:38 remaining in the quarter. We'll take a short
Time
break.
to grab those 50-50 raffle tickets.
It's usually pretty hard for an ordinary person to get inside medical research facilities. They don't want the general public really to know what's going on. So much of this research isn't leading to anything that can possibly be helpful. And to allow such barbaric conditions to continue is a very black mark against humanity.
Way to go, Sim.
That winning ticket number again, 800138.
Winning lottery, or the, excuse me, 50-50 here is square root of 676.
Which was what, $26 about? Great, that's not even a good amount at a poorly attended A's game.
You still can't win, Marty.
That's hard when you don't buy a ticket. I got my numbers for the big Powerball, and I had 4 numbers and hit on 1 number, I think. You know, one of my numbers was right out of those, is it 30 numbers or whatever it is? Did you buy a ticket?
Oh, yeah. And, oh no, I got nothing for that investment.
Just think what you could have bought for your baseball team, some new bats. Inside feed to Harrison, and he gets it inside to his teammate, number 31, whose name is not on the program. Shot is no good. I think that kid is off the JV team, Chris. There was
Number 23, David Halla. To the line, number 3, Matt Schrader. 2 shots.
Sam Selk, that might be. That foul goes on Halla, and at the line is Schrader. It's been a lean quarter, Chris, only 2 points so far. Pulaski with 9. We're halfway through, 4:07 remaining. (40-20). A little late on the penetration by Bader, but then when he tried to dish it off, it was tipped away by South. Wickman will trigger the inbounds. And right down the lane for the easy left-handed layup was Jacob Bader. That's too easy. Amundsen lost it out of bounds.
And for Pulaski, number 21, Taylor Splan.
South will keep it.
I see Coach Schumann up there. I think he's up there. Row 15.
Okay. Shot it
by Connor Harrison.
Harrison with a basket.
2:05 tonight. Go with his 4 rebounds.
He's got 4 points. Canoe is still leading the team with 6. That's not very many. Wickman had an opening, fires it inside to Bader, but he lost it. Schrader lays it off the glass and in. Nice shot.
From Harrison.
Schrader now takes the team lead with 7 points. 42-24.
And for Pulaski, number 22, Luke Van Lannen. For Sheboygan
Tyler
South,
Zietz
number
coming
5,
back in.
Tyler Zietz.
Amundsen took a little knock to the thigh, Chris. He was limping off at the end there. Happened on that time when he tried to drive it in. The ball was tipped away. Oh, wow. Missing the easy layup was Splan. And a nice cut to the basket. Harrison has it on top. Gets it inside to Knuth, and just not a good pass. Pulaski working it around, and not a good pass that time by Taylor Splan.
Jamal Jackson.
Jamal Jackson coming in. Harrison working the point, gets it over to Zietz. Jamal Jackson had it. Zietz driving the lane. Really bad defense by Pulaski, but he couldn't put it in. Good cut by Wickman. His reverse layup is up and in.
Cody Wickman.
He has 21. Schrader with a three.
Schrader for three.
He has 20, or pardon me, 10.
Wickman now 9 of 11 from the floor.
Yeah, he's been hot.
He's got as many baskets as South does.
Jeez. That shot was missed by Splan, and South came away with the rebound. 1:20 remaining in the quarter. It's 44-27. Jackson needs to get rid of it. Jamal is not real comfortable handling the ball out on top, Chris. He'd rather be bumping and banging on the inside. Zietz's shot is blocked from behind. That was Splan on the block. Wickman from the corner nails another three.
For three.
He's looked pretty good tonight, Chris.
He's probably going to be the player of the league, and that's why.
Fouls on number 23, David Halla.
Halla commits the foul, and apparently it happened before the shot. So Schrader will not get any credit for that basket. But he does get pulled out of the game.
As we mentioned, Cody Wickman, 12th ranked player in the senior class, going to UWM. And all he's done tonight is shot 10 of 12.
Selk had the ball knocked away from him. South JV team won an easy game tonight over Pulaski. Jackson, set shot is no good. Szymanski was bringing it up. And, with 33 seconds left, Pulaski's in their offense. Wargo's back in. Wickman from outside the line was wide open.
Wickman.
Thank you very much. Holy cow, what a display.
He has 27. It's 50-27.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize number 33, Cody Wickman. He has just reached the 1,000 point level for Pulaski.
I didn't think you stopped the game when you're on the road for that.
Right now
he called
he's
timeout.
at 1,002 points.
Coach Shaw called timeout.
Congratulations,
so he could get his
Cody Wickman.
1,000 points. That's.
I don't know about you, but that's something I'll remember years down the road. Just kidding. Wickman has been lighting it up. You know, you had mentioned he's got as many baskets at South. Now he's got as many points as South.
Yep.
He has 27. South has 27. It's 50-27. Pulaski guys are pretty happy. And there you see Wickman right in the middle of your screen, number 33.
Well, they play Southwest at home on Friday. Why wouldn't you let them get it then? I don't know. Just a thought, Marty.
Well, I'm sure they'll say something at the home game.
I'm sure they will, but would have been a little bigger crowd. And
Yeah,
for all that he does for Pulaski basketball, I mean, they've had a good record the last couple years, and a lot of it's because of him.
Rolling down, 10 seconds left in the quarter. South looking to get a good shot off. Amundsen driving it.
Walk.
Yeah, good call, Chris. I didn't see it. 4.4. Kick out pass, no basket, that's a travel. Van Lanen, in an effort to get his legs underneath him, shuffled the feet. Check that, it wasn't Van Lanen, that was Zach Dorsch. Amundsen's shot is off the backboard, no good, and we're at the end of 3 quarters of play. Pulaski on top, 50-27.
To make sure that our work will be sustainable.
We are working to change the world to make it a better place.
Through our sustainable engineering projects, thousands of members in more than 225 universities and professional chapters work to support these efforts in over 45 countries.
To find out more about how you can get involved, go to www.ewb-usa.org and click Get Involved.
Build a better world with us.
Build a better world with us.
Build a better world with us, one community at a time.
In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. Whether you ride a bike or drive a car, you must yield the right-of-way to pedestrians at marked and unmarked crosswalks. At intersections, always look for pedestrians before making a turn, and slow down in school zones and neighborhoods to keep our kids safe. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Crew tonight is Kerry Kautzer is our director, Richard Bartson running the top camera, and Steve Reiner coming out of retirement, sort of. He's never really been in, but he could be, is working the floor camera. And those guys doing a great job tonight. Had a lot of problems with our setup again, and those guys were able to work through it, so good job by the crew tonight.
Number 21, Taylor Splan.
And Saturday night we'll be here for boys and girls action.
Number 5, Tyler Zietz.
Zietz with the driving layup, and he gets fouled, so he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
He's 2 of 7. That's his first 2-point basket of the game.
50-30.
South at 10 for 30 from the floor tonight.
Dorsch throws it away.
Well, there's the end of the bench is into the game for Pulaski. There's no doubt about it.
Harrison got it up and in. Well, they keep playing like that. They won't be out there for very long.
Timeout.
Coach Shaw is not very happy. I was also going to mention our next game, Chris. Don't forget about this now. It's Saturday. We're here again, so you won't get lost on the way. We have Sheboygan North against Sheboygan South. The girls' game will start at 6. Susie Runis will be working the game for me. Chris will be relegated to stats only. And then the second game, Chris will be pulling double duty, doing stats and play-by-play when the boys play. So you look for that. And then the game after that, we have another Tuesday game, Chris. December 11th, Manitowoc comes to town to play North. And they got, you weren't too pleased with him last year, that Austin Meck, but he's ranked among the top seniors. So,
well, he always has been, but we'll see.
Anyway, they'll be coming to town, and that'll be our next game.
He seems like he's been at Manitowoc for about 8 years.
Well, I think they start him off in about 5th grade. Let him on the varsity when he was in 8th. It's 50-32. South has run off 5 points to start the quarter. It's their longest run of the night. Good swing of the ball. Dorsch's 12-footers up and in.
That's how you come back, kid.
Zach Dorsch.
And what do we got here?
Another take to the basket by Zietz and a foul.
Fouls on number 21.
The other night, Sheboygan South trailed West Bend East 56-37 going into the final quarter, but they did end up losing by 3.
Zietz's free throw is good. He now has 9 points and has a great start to the quarter with 6, pardon me, 2 3-point plays. Wargo had it in the middle.
I give Coach Shaw a lot of credit. Don't panic. Let the kids play. They're up by 17.
Good swing of the ball. Shot from the outside is good by Taylor Splan.
Taylor Splan for 3.
And I like the fact the entire bench of Pulaski's in there. And another basket for Schrader. He's made his last 3. He's having a nice quarter, Marty. He's 4 of 6 from the floor in the quarter.
He has 12 points, too, leading South.
Missed his first 5 all in the first half.
Wargo has it on top, looks inside the Dorsch, and then he throws it away again. Knuth has it. He had it tipped away. Jake Wargo, and then Wargo throws it right back to South. Schrader from deep, no good. Schrader from not so deep, misses the layup. Oh boy. Gotta learn to shoot those left-handed layups, Chris. I'm starting a new charter school.
Are ya?
Mike Martin School of Left-Handed Layups.
Are ya?
What do you think?
You're left-handed.
Yeah.
It's easy for you. So
Yeah. So?
If you're a right-hander, it'd make more sense because it's the offhand.
I shoot with my other. I shoot with both hands. It doesn't matter. Whatever hand is open, it's the one we shoot with.
That is correct.
We had this going about 10 years ago. I was going to start a school of left-handed layups. Now it's going to be a charter school. I'll get state funding.
Per pupil.
Is that eyeball pupil? Zietz. Oh, very nice.
Basket by Tyler Zietz.
3 layups for Tyler in the first 2 minutes.
55-39. They're only down 16, Chris. Wargo wide open, reverse layup is good. Somebody's got to find him.
Wargo.
Amundsen with it on top, gets it over to Schrader. Zietz from way downtown, no good. And Schrader is going to get called for over the back for Matt. That'll be his 3rd.
Fouls number 3, Matt Schrader.
It's only the 3rd foul by South and a half.
Number 44, Ryan Scanlon. And number 12, Devin White Lightning Ranier.
Sim having a good time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, getting Devin number 12. Ranier, and he probably doesn't play a lot. That's nice to see him do that.
Shot is blocked. South comes away with it. Schrader from outside the line. He's got it.
Matt Schrader for 3.
57-42. Schrader with 15 now.
Well, and again, we're talking about the last 5 on the bench for Pulaski playing right now, so keep things in perspective, people.
Schrader, another 3.
Matt Schrader for 3.
45. 57-45.
Timeout.
Only by 12 now.
Pulaski.
He's putting his starters back in.
Timeout.
Boy, Schrader's gotten hot, Chris. Holy cow. He had 2 points in the first half. He's got 16 here in the second.
Nice. 6 for 10, I have him in the quarter, Marty. Or excuse me, the half. 6 of 10 shooting after 0 for 5 in the first half.
You know what else is nice? We got Pulaski to call another timeout.
Well, I think, like I said, keep things in perspective.
There was something else I wanted to mention before we got too far. Don't forget to visit WSCSSheboygan.com. A very good website. You can see all our games. As a matter of fact, the night of a game, if you go to that website, you can watch the game live on the internet. We're live right now, but when you watch this tomorrow or whenever it's going to be replayed. That won't be the case, but you'll still be able to see it at the website. WSCSSheboygan.com. Joe Schultz in the game. Steedy back in.
All 5 starters.
Bader,
Marty.
yeah, all 5 starters. Good point.
Probably just going to run some clock here, Marty.
Well, there's 4:10 left. That's a lot of time, but almost turned over. Jackson got it over to his teammate Schultz. South has it. Amundsen on the drive. Charges.
Fouls on number 25, Carter Amundsen, first personal.
We're halfway through the 4th quarter.
Van Lannen has it, being guarded by Harrison. And they're going to get Harrison with a ticky-tack. Little hand check. That'll be the 5th foul on South. Both teams now with 5 fouls in the half. It's been pretty clean in that respect. Wickman come off a screen. He's wide open from three-point land. Couldn't get it in. South has it. Amundsen picked up the loose ball.
2nd rebound tonight.
You know, we could see him coming off that screen really well that time. It was coming right at us, and what you had mentioned before, he really does do a nice job of that. Shot was blocked. Jamal Jackson from behind by Wickman, I believe. No, it was number 23, David Holla, on the block.
Yeah, and that just shouldn't happen. He's got to get up there and make that basket. I mean, he's a bigger player, stronger player. That should have been an easy 2 baskets for the Red Wings.
Lasky's got a number of blocks in this game. Harrison couldn't get it.
Couldn't get to the rim.
Schrader's shot is blocked. They're going to call a tie-up. South will keep it. There's 3:21 remaining. It's 57-45. They're only down 3. A 3-point basket here would cut it under double digits, which would be the first time since about the middle of the 1st quarter. Knuth is tied up. Good defense by Bader. Steed has it, being guarded by Schrader. Gets it up. Van Lannen had Wickman inside, didn't throw it to him.
3 minutes.
There's a bounce pass inside. And good hands inside by Jake Knuth. South will get it. We've got just a flurry of tie-ups, Chris. Under 3 minutes remaining. Good defense by Bader. Back cut layup is good by Selk.
Sam Selk.
57-47.
Matches his average at 2.
You're right, they are trying to run clock. Steed was open from out there. He could have taken a shot. Skip past the Bader from 12, no good. Harrison with the rebound.
Interesting shot, Marty.
Yeah. A good cover-up defense out on the wing by Holla. Good pass inside to Knuth. His reverse layup is good. South within 8. 57-49. 2 minutes left. Steed was open underneath. They didn't throw him the ball. Amundsen on Wickman.
South with just 4 fouls, so if you're thinking bonus situations, you still got to get 3 fouls before that takes place. Money man.
Wickman inside. His shot is no good, but he is fouled. Schrader picks up his 4th.
Schrader. To the line, number 33, Cody Wickman. 2 shots.
Wickham will be shooting a pair. He has 27 points on the night. That's his first free throw, Chris. He pops those two in. It's 59-49. Ball is tipped away, and then Pulaski comes away with it. Van Lanen off the glass and in, taking it hard to the hoop. For Van Lanen, he has 8 points.
Minutes 16, 61-49.
Schrader's shot rims out. He had a good look. He took Van Lanen down towards the baseline, pulled up from about 12 and was open, but just couldn't get it to rim in.
Checking in for Sheboygan South, number 11, Joey Schultz.
Schultz back in. 1:09 left in the game. It's a 12-point lead by Pulaski.
Schrader ends up 6 of 16 from the floor, but a really nice second half for him.
Van Lanen gets fouled by Schultz, I think it's going to be.
Fouls the number 11, Joey Schultz, third personal.
That's his third. 6-team foul now.
Checking in for South, number 3, Matt Schrader.
Well, you brought up an excellent point, Chris, when Coach Shaw had his deep bench in the game and South had their starters in. You know, it was part of the reason for the flurry of points.
Yep. Well, they brought Devin Rayner back in now. That's nice of them to do that. Number 12.
White Lightning.
Get it to him. Shoot it, kid. Oh, come on.
That's why you just shoot it. Don't dribble it.
Checking in for
TJ
South,
Pitch in.
number 15, TJ Pitch.
Carter Amundsen out. Clock running, 40 seconds left in the game. It's 61-49. Good pump fake, Schrader. Shot didn't go. Rebound by Hala. Steed has it tipped away. Schrader, hard to the hoop, no good. Harrison with the putback and a timeout by South.
Basket by number 41, Connor Harrison.
61-51. Harrison now with 8 points.
Checking in for Pulaski, number 44, Ryan Scanlon.
3 of 7 from the floor.
South, number 11,
Schrader,
Joey
6
Schultz.
of 18 now.
18.2 seconds left.
Well, Pulaski's good, Marty. There's no question. You can tell senior leadership strong. For the most part, take care of the basketball. You know, when their subs were in, there's a lot more of those. And saw what a player Cody Wickman in is. He got his 29 points.
Yep. They're a very unselfish team too, and I think they run their patterns very nice. You know, they get themselves open close to the basket. Our leading scorers tonight will be Cody Wickman with 29 for Pulaski, and Schrader is not in the game right now. He'll probably finish with 18. Steed. That's it across half court, and then we got a foul by Harrison, I think it is.
Fouls on number 15,
Pitch.
TJ Pitch. To the line, number 23, David Halla. Checking in for South, number 3, Matt Schrader.
Halla has 8 points, has a chance to get himself, he has 4 points. Has a chance to get himself up to 6.
Well, when you look at the paper, you'll say that the scores are lots closer than the actual game.
Might have been, right.
And it was 50-27 after 3, and Coach Shaw played all his kids. Another thing noted, every South player except for Selk tonight had a turnover. And if you're going to take care of business this year, you need to take care of the ball.
63-51. Harrison, shot misses everything. Tipped in, Pulaski has it with 3 seconds left. And that's the ball game.
And that's the
Our
end of the
final
ball
score
game.
tonight is 63 to
Sheboygan
51.
South 51,
Chris,
Pulaski
couple more comments before we leave?
Well, as I said, South's going to have to take care of the ball, shoot a little bit better. They're going to hang in there with North on Saturday night. Saw some bright spots when Zeitz got going with getting to the basket, and obviously Schrader there, Matt Schrader, having the leading scorer out here tonight would have helped a little bit. Excuse me, Robbie Schrader to help a little. The third leading scorer would have helped a little bit. But we know why Pulaski is good, Marty.
All righty, with that, our next ball game will be on Saturday, December 8th, when North comes over to South for the annual North-South game. The first game will start at 6 o'clock with the girls, with the boys to follow. We want to remind you again of the WSCS website. That's WSCSSheboygan.com. Has a lot of programming that you'll be interested in, not just sports either. For the crew, Kerry Kautzer was our director tonight. We had Richard Bartson on the top camera and Steve Reiner on the bottom camera. And for my partner, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road. One more time, our final score, South was defeated by Pulaski 63 to 51.